Hi, my name is Mark Heil. I am from Hawaii and I'm a technology director at an educational school. Thought I'd share a few comments on simple passive cash flow, and full disclosure, I'm not being paid or any perks. Just thought I'd share what I got out of it. First heard about Lane about 3 or 4 years ago on the radio, on podcasts, and started listening to him and actually listen to all of his podcasts. That's just like free content right there. And we always say as passive investors, oh, we don't have time, right? We're too busy. But you just pop in the earbuds or play podcasts in the car, and then you always got time for that. You always got time to check your email. I really appreciate Lane's emails. They're always jam-packed with helpful information, get resources and funding through that. HELOC information, I use that information to get a HELOC on my home in Hawaii. During the COVID crisis, he was giving out free courses, and that was usually it usually cost a lot of money, and so it just kind of shows his heart to not just want to make money off you, but just educate investors. And even himself, he started with Turnkey, and then he slowly went up to syndications. And so for myself, I was in the Turnkey for years, and through phone calls and things, we were able to map out a course to see when I would be able to switch into syndications, because it's easy to do the same thing over and over. You know the same thing, but as a passive investor, you always have to evolve, and you always have to be pushed and know what the next thing is for you. And that's what Lane did for me. He looks out for me. I don't even have to invest with him or his contacts. I could invest on my own, but he gives the time and advice, to look out for my best interests, and someone you can trust. And I really like the Passive Investor Accelerator. Great way to do valuable resources, and the connection, with the groups that he is able to bring together. It's all about networking, right? It's all about who you know. And so just being able to connect with other investors, with other like-mindedness, and not just out there to make a buck, but out there to really network and make connections that last a lifetime. And so there's a lot of institutions and things out there that will try to make money on you, attending conferences, spending tens of thousands of dollars. But Lane is out to just help educate the world, right? With what the experiences that he's gone through. People have helped him, and so he's trying to pass that along to us. And so really have appreciated all the time that he's put into it. And even through this post-COVID or situation stuff, we always as investors need to be learning, what's changing, what's new. He's always putting out content on the latest market updates and things, and so you always need to have someone who, I don't have time to see exactly what's going on, but he does, and he always puts that information out to investors. And so I really appreciate, the time that he invests and pass on to passive investors like myself.